Oh shit, Peaky's dead already.
Oh wait, mate. I'm not surprised if I was in this heat.
That's why I'm not wearing a hat tonight, because I'm sweating like a pig on.
I had to put a hat on. My hair was doing my head in.
That's all right, Chris. Once you start losing it, you don't have to worry about that, mate. Trust me.
It's getting there. It's getting there. I'm starting to lose it along on the top here. I'm starting to lose my hairline a bit.
It's all right. Just leave enough to have a comb over. You'll be all right.
It's because I wear my hats too tight.
So that's why your brain doesn't work half the time.
I was just never born with one. So I filled this bottle up just before the stream, and I've got that much left.
So
it's almost watching Love Island with you two on.
We have a very special friendship, me and Baz.
There you go.
I love him really. Someone has to.
I know. Tell me about it.
Well, it's fine. I think it's about 4.5 years since we started fucking talking near enough.
What, me and you? No.
Maybe 3.5.
Yeah, I was going to say about 3.5. We started talking around about lockdown time.
No, because it was 2020.
Yeah. It was 2020, so about 3 years.
Well, COVID in 19, so.
It was about this time in 2020 when we started, because this is when I decided to ask the question about.
Ask the question. Do you get down one name?
He didn't, I'm afraid. Oh. No. He didn't even take me out to a restaurant when he did it.
Not even a McDonald's?
No.
Oh, God. What a cheapskate.
I know. Tell me about it. To be honest, right, I would have been happy if he took me to Tesco's and bought me a can of Monster. I would have said
yeah. At least you drink or like, you want a box of roses or it's something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want a free toy to come on the channel? Yeah, no, nothing.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, I offered him an iron brew and he refused it. So, do you want to do your little intro then, Dave, my friend?
No, Peaky's on. I'm not waiting for Peaky to do it.
I don't do the intro. That's your job.
I thought I'd give you the opportunity, since you're the bromance of the Love Island.
Could have told me this before we started. I would have prepared something quickly.
Well, it's one of the things. You go live, you go on the spot and think of something.
Yeah, I'm not good at that.
Well, okay, what about Baz? Why don't you try to do the intro for instead, because it's your channel?
Me? I would just say welcome to another Thursday night. On the left or the right, there's Dave, and down the bottom, I think his name is Chris, the 13-year-old Peaky Arrow.
That's fine by me.
I'll just say Salacious, because that's how Salacious introduces him. It's the 13-year-old.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I've been watching Chris's live streams, and he introduces people in a special way, and I'm like, what's the difference? But you must be the Love Island vibe with the two guys on the screen. It's like, there you go. There you go.
Because I think that'll be on the night, so...
9 o'clock.
No, I'm not watching that shite.
Well, Connor said he was watching Love Island or something else. There you go.
What I don't understand with Love Island is the only people they seem to put on there are the really attractive hot people. Weren't there anybody like us lot?
Yeah, the overweight slobs.
No, just like average looking. Like they're all like absolutely like all the guys are absolutely ripped, and then all the girls have got like massive tits. And it's just like, well, where's the average looking people? You're not giving average looking people a chance.
That is so true.
Maybe I should apply for the next season and see if I get on. I might have some luck.
Well, technically, the 30-year-old just gone on, so she might be down your street. She's about 5'7", so there you go.
She's about the same height as me, then.
There you go.
We'll do a special edition, cried Dad Bod edition.
That'd be your. I don't have a dad bod. I'm a twig. So. Well, there is the same. Girls love a dad bod apparently. So you're sorted.
It doesn't help that you're only 4'2", though, isn't it, Chris?
I'm not 4'2". I'm like 5'8".
We'll get a picture one day of all three of us, and maybe we can like jigsaw it a little, you know. The pyramids.
I wear my high heels for that.
Sweet.
So, what has everybody been up to this week?
Dying from heat.
Buying toys, sorting stuff out, going around in circles. Found a load of weird stuff for later to show off. Done a load of swaps the other day and bought a load of new stuff. Nigger. Another toy week, another week. Basically getting ready for this weekend because there's a new anime con in Birmingham this weekend at the NEC, which I'll be there on Sunday.
Oh, nice.
If you can't decide on that, but if you're still in the Midlands area, Stafford Toy Fair from Barry Potter's is on Sunday as well. So if you really wanted to, you could come up Saturday to do the anime con and Sunday to Staff do the Barry Potter show. So there's my plug for the two shows.
I do need to go and hit some toy fairs at some point, I think, because I reckon I'll be able to find some Power Rangers stuff if I do hit one up.
Yeah, for me, it's just work, buying shit as usual, and I did get. I want to say bad news, but it's not really because I knew it was going to happen. But I just wasn't expecting it to be as quickly as they thought it was going to be. But that's for another day.
Sorted. So come on, Baz. We've been on the stream 7 minutes. Is Peaky going first, or do you want me to go first?
I don't have anything to show, so.
Your water bowl's quite nice, though.
It's not really a toy, though, is it?
No, that's true. Come on, then, Baz. Make me small.
Let's see if I can remember how to do this.
It's been a week.
And they move the person across. Hey! Well, basically, I was sorting out Mum's sheds. And I took some oldish Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which are not in great shape. But then I did like a swap because I really didn't want them anymore. But I really wanted the reissue of the Ecto one.
I would have bought the Yu-Gi-Oh cards off you, I'm not going to lie.
Perfectly speaking, they weren't brilliant, but I've kept all the better ones for a future project I've got coming up. And basically, I bought a big special Yu-Gi-Oh folder. And then basically, I sold one of my mats, which is quite a rare, which was the first, you know, the play mats, PK?
Yeah.
I had the first one unopened. Don't worry, I've got thousands more coming.
I think it was last. Was it last week we were talking about Yu-Gi-Oh stuff?
Yeah, because I showed off my Yu-Gi-Oh figures.
Yeah.
No, I think it was. Was it Wednesday night or was it Friday? We were talking. We were hoping that they do the dueling decks, the reissue of those dueling decks.
But then basically, because he was for his own. Basically, because it's his own personal collection, I got a special Tomb Edition Girl folder to put my rare cards in to sell them off. And then basically, to finish it all off, I mentioned to Baz I really wanted it, was the Snake Arm He-Man. Unpunched.
Oh, nice.
I thought to be honest, man, it's a good figure, but you think they would give you an extra head.
No, they'll probably re-release it again as the old style.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's a good figure. I was just kind of thinking when I did look it up. I always thought it would come with an extra head. Yeah.
And then basically the car boot Saturday before that was another Baz figure.
See, I know they're Ben 10. I know a lot of folk don't like Ben 10, but I really love it.
That's humongous saw, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I really like those vinyl figures because you can kind of add them into your Power Ranger bad guys if you really want to.
A Mum Ra figure. Ever living.
2011 re-release, Mumra.
Yep.
I have the Lionel to go with that Mumra.
Then you've got Avengers with his suit on.
It's the quantum suit when they go into the quantum realm in Endgame.
Yep. Another robotic foot soldier.
Those ones, is that the ones that are harder to find, Dave? The robotic ones?
Honestly, I picked up 2 or 3 of these over the last couple of weeks. It's the first one that's a bit easier, harder. It's the original one's the hard one.
Because I know there's one that comes with is like a saw blade arm and...
That's him. There's 3 versions, Baz. There's that one with his 2 arms on the back, because you include accessories. You get the dragon bike with him in red, and the original black version without the arms, without the scarring, and that sort of stuff. So there's that one. Then I picked up, I think it was Emperor Zurg.
Yeah, it's from the movie, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like a film.
I
So I picked up Zurg. Yeah. Then I picked up.
Did he throw stuff a bit?
A couple of Gormity figures.
Yeah, nice.
Then
you think the blue guy would be classed as a gourmet because he doesn't look.
Yeah. Then Lara Croft.
Angelina Jolie's Lara Croft.
Yep.
You can tell.
And then weirdly, but weirdly enough, I found the card back in our garage.
Oh.
There's something coming later. There's a sneak preview. And then basically, I picked up like 60 wrestling figures, but to give you a hint for later,
Roman Reigns?
Undertaker.
It's hard to tell with figures.
Yeah. But technically, I just picked up that one because that's going to do with stuff I'm showing off in a bit later. For something weird and wonderful, but there you go.
It's harder to tell on those older figures. On the newer figures, they're much more realistic with the face sculpt, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, technically, that's supposed to be the Undertaker, but it's a Jack's knockoff figure.
Yeah, that's why it just looked like Roman Reigns with like the long hair and everything.
Yeah, the articulation, the plastic just feels, don't ask. Yeah.
Oh, is it that horrible, like, weird plasticky feel?
Yeah. And then basically, I picked up 130 Hot Wheel cars as well.
Hot Wheel cars.
So there you go, sir.
I've got a box of Hot Wheel. I've got a box of Hot Wheels stuff that I'm selling at the boot sale on Sunday.
See, we could have done a trade for the cars, but there you go.
Literally, there's a couple of cars, but a lot of it is all just like the tracks and stuff. So I'm selling it for like 10 quid.
Nice.
Because there's loads in there.
Oh, look, he's gone big.
Big. Well, Chris, you were talking about Power Rangers. I did pick up this thing.
Oh, Legacy Dino Thunder Blue with his cycle.
So I think he's got like really.
He's been going to the gym too much, and he's just
he can do the Highland Fling with broken legs.
He's been doing yoga a bit too much. He's too loose now.
But it was mostly I just wanted this because I do like these.
To be honest, you should be able to fit the Lightning Collection figure on it.
Well, that's what I was thinking, but I don't actually have blue.
Yes, you can put it on, Chris.
You don't have the blue. You don't have blue Dino Thunder.
I don't have blue Dino Thunder now.
Oh, Eggman Robot.
Yeah, so I picked this up. Don't know why I picked it up.
He's a big boy.
For a couple of quid, I couldn't really say no. And then just to add to Dave's for my thingy, I did pick up a Ben 10
Heatwave.
figure. Heatwave.
What we're in right now.
I do like these. I do like the vinyl ones, Chris. I really like the vinyl style. So, and I managed to find one of the new Marvel. I can't remember. Wait, what's the name of this wave? Is it the Alien Mecha Aliens or something?
Yeah, it's the Mecha series.
That's
the Alien Hive wave.
Aye. So I found the Iron Man.
It's the Hulkbuster armor.
I like folk are saying it's the Hulkbuster. When I've looked it up, it's just saying Iron Man. It's something about like the Hulkbuster.
It's definitely Hulkbuster.
It gives you the thingy with the head. The head kind of gives
you. And it's massive, so it's definitely the Hulkbuster.
They just classed it as Iron Man. And then one guy was actually giving away some free things of a Batman and a Spider-Man.
Oh, nice. I have a box behind me on the floor just full of key rings.
I picked up a little Donkey Kong.
Is that from the movie?
No. I don't know what this one's after. But
it's good like from the movie.
It does have some articulation, so... That's the only really kind of way I got it, but I know he's slightly bigger than Mario, but because I've got the Bowser, I do have a bigger version of Donkey Kong that I need to look at. Then I got a Batman figure from the Brave and the Bold, but I think, is that Sports Master?
He looks like Sports Master because he's got a punch glove, he's got a boxing glove on, so yeah, it looks like Sports Master.
And I also picked up one of the new biker mice as well.
Biker mice from Mars.
So I got the Vinny. And then just for the shits and the giggles, I found a Harry Potter.
A Harry Potter? Oh, it's those weird looking ones that look nothing like the character.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Ladies and gentlemen.
On the new thingies, I picked up this bad boy.
Oh, that's sick. That looks really cool.
I don't know if the camera is going to pick that up with the glare. And then I picked up a couple of Digimon figures that I've been looking at these for a while.
Or Greymon and Beezlemon.
The only two I really wanted, to be honest.
War Greymon, yeah. I love War Greymon.
Well, that was the one I really wanted, was this guy. I've always loved Greymon,
Yeah, I've always loved Greymon.
There's only like 3 in the wave, but I really don't like this one.
The combiner.
Because it's, I don't know how good the camera will pick up, but you can actually see it's this basically Greymon and a Gurumon.
No, Gurumon, yeah.
But Rory did show the Japanese version of that, and he's kind of like intrigued me.
Where did you get them from, Baz?
HMV. HMV have got them, and they've got them reduced to new as well, Chris.
Oh, I've got to go into town tomorrow, so I might have to run into my HMV. How much were they, Baz?
And it was either $14.99 or $15.99.
Biggie spent his wages in 30 seconds.
I've got like 6 tabs open on my computer of stuff I'm going to be buying when it hits midnight.
But I mean, I was going to buy them off Amazon. Amazon's wanting 25 quid for them, Chris. Well, the last time I looked, they wanted 25 quid for those. I was just going to buy Greymon, War Greymon, and then I seen them in Beelmont. I was, I'll buy the 2 of them.
I mean, if they have all three in mine, I'm going to get all three.
Yeah, I really don't want that, but because that's a part of the wave, I might have to buy it at some point.
Yeah. Because I can just post it. That's for me. That's 3 YouTube shorts to make.
Yeah.
So
I think the design of these actual figures are actually based off the last movie that they did.
That was series 1.
Because I know that in one of the movies, that's when this guy gets combined when the two of them combined.
Did you want the movie? Which is quite weird. Which is two series, which is weird, but there you
go. Oh. And just for Dave's sake, I picked up 2 of these. B&M's were selling these cheap as fuck, so I picked these up.
I'm not saying nothing.
I have actually opened them, Dave, so you got like Mr. Banana Head, a little slingshot, and then you got Mr. Pop Head.
They're quite cute.
I don't know what the hell his weapon's meant to be.
Flower pot.
They are from they are articulated, like. It's cool. It says they'll get added to the grocery grand shelf.
Oh, here we go. I found them on the HMV website. $15.99.
Yeah, scary.
That makes it easier because it means I'm going to buy them on the website and get them delivered instead of going into the store. Because I'm only going into town tomorrow to go to the bank to get money for the boot sale on Sunday.
Good luck.
Yeah, my local HMV never had them in, because I went in over the weekend just when I noticed them on Friday night. Happened to go in on Saturday. See, they did have the other anime figures for the same, because they've got what's the one with the pirate kid?
One Piece.
They had a lot of the One Piece figures. They had a lot of the ninja ones as well. What's the name of it? Oh, fuck, the names just went right in my fucking head, man.
Ninja?
I think so, They had a load of them and
Naruto?
Yeah?
No, Ninja.
Yeah, that was one. They had a couple of other characters animes that I've never heard about. Yeah?
Always. Anime on the weekend, Birmingham. There you go.
I've got plenty of the Fuman Turtle figures in, but I just ended up just buying them online.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
I kind of
Ninja Turtle.
The boxes were all battered and bashed and burst. So I kind of ordered it online.
Sweet. Before we forget, don't forget to join ZSR tomorrow night, unless you want to watch the football tomorrow night. You got ZSR or football, toys or football. Safe driving, Mr. Dude, Mr. Rounder, safe drive.
Gerard.
He's always driving.
Magnavanga.
Never heard of him.
Hi, how's it going?
Johnny Phone.
Also, Stu, Scuba Pete, and a new collector is doing on Stu's channel this Sunday night at 10 o'clock for Stu's channel. I'll be doing one this weekend again because I've got them out at the NEC, so there you go. Right, since we've got a few people in the chat, Peaky, no cheating on the computer. Do you want to go first, second, or third? I'll give you the choice. But then I'll ask the question.
I'll go first.
Okay. I have asked Baz the question already, just making sure it made sense. But the chat can join in as well. All you have to do is think of any toy line from... Basically, we're doing the whole alphabet toy line.
So Just
You got it?
just add just think of the A and think of one toy line or what begins with A, B, C, D, E, F.
Right.
Okay. To see if we
Okay.
can get all the way to Z. And I thought we'll give you the first choice. If you want to go first or last?
Okay.
So
which one
technically,
goes first now.
so think of A, Peaky, in the chat as well.
I don't know many toy lines. That's the thing.
Hasbro made quite a lot of the toy lines from A. And they came out in the 60s as well.
What is it? Is Peaky wearing an extra large cap or has his head shrunk due to the
Both, Jonathan. Both.
So come on, A, Chris, Peaky.
A.
Peaky, somebody showed them off last week. Hasbro and Palitoy do them. I can't give you any more hints than that.
Aliens.
There you go. That's Kenner. But then you could also like use Action Man, Action Force, Atom, Android, that sort of stuff. Aliens is a good one. Bazza?
Well, for me, I was actually going to say Action Force.
Yeah. Your B.
B would be Battlestar Galactica.
Back again.
Never says what year. I just Battlestar
Yeah.
Galactica. The only reason I said that's because I was trying to watch the new series, but I was like, I lost fucking interest in it. I was like, what the hell? It's not the original. Well, I prefer the original Battlestar Galactica, the new one. But
Me will be Centurion for C. There you go. He's going to also have like a few other bits for C, but I just thought Centurion is probably the easiest one to remember. D, PK?
Digimon.
Hey, both say you can't get that.
Can't think of any more for D.
You could also say DuckTales.
Yeah.
Doctor Who. There's Doctor Who toys.
The more you think about it, the more you can think of.
Yeah.
So.
When you get put on the spot, it's hard. But once you said your answer, more flood back through.
Because for A, Jonathan says Adventure People.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that's before Chris's time. Chris wouldn't know what Adventure People were.
Go on, Baz, E.
A.
E. I don't know if I've got it right, but is it Evil Squad?
Eco Squad. Done by Mattel robot figures.
Oh, it was like the mechs. Is that Evil?
Yeah.
Evil?
Eco Squad.
Oh.
I would love to have one of them in the collection, but yeah, I didn't realize how expensive those things are.
They're over here expensive, but if you go different places, they are quite cheap to get older. It's the figures and accessories that makes it expensive for, that sort of stuff.
Mm.
F.
Right. Dave, F.
Fortnite.
Yeah. Suppose I would have said Fortnite as well. So
that's the first thing that came to me in bits and pieces,
yeah,
but I know there's.
Yeah, same.
If not, you could add Furbies. If you wanted to go weirder. So, Chris, next.
So G, Ghostbusters. But you've also got G.I. Joe.
That's H.
I know it's not. I know it's technically not a toy line, but it's one thingy. But I'm kind of looking at it at the minute, so I would say Harley Quinn.
No, that's Batman. Sorry.
Yeah, that counts as Batman.
Harley's got her own series now, so fuck it. No, H, first thing that would come to mind would be He-Man.
Yeah, you would say Masters of the Universe. Would you say He-Man and that sort of stuff? Hercules.
I do have a couple of Hercules figures.
Indiana Jones. For I think I've just skipped a getter as well.
Well, I'm not in.
Yeah. So you can't use Indiana Jones.
Inhumanoids.
Yeah.
So insects.
Insectoids.
Insectoids, it's called, or is S? Insectoids.
Insectoids.
Jay, if you watched Shabby Geek's channel, that gives you a good hint of Jay.
See, I don't know if they do a toy line for
it. They did.
And
Yeah, they did.
Was it Jen and the holograms?
Oh, that's Peaky's guess, not yours.
I was going to say Jason the Wheel Warriors as well.
But that's Peaky's guess, so there's two you can't have them. You're already making these harder for Peaky, so...
Yeah, thanks! Yeah.
It's kind of a little bit high because a lot of the stuff that you kind of think is like Chris is trying to think of modern stuff and probably stuff that you grew up with, but it's trying to remember.
Peaky, an old film. They did 3.5-inch figures, and there's a white horse in it, if I remember rightly. Is it from Dick? Be quiet. There's also Golden Fleece and Skeletons.
Jason and the Arrogants.
There you go. They did do toy lines back in the day. So
when you say White Horse, that actually confused me because
as soon as you said Skeletons and Golden Fleece, I was like, Jason the Arrogants is the only thing that comes to mind for that.
There you go.
It's White Horse. I was like, an old movie with a white horse. What the heck?
If you a white horse with flying horse, it was that's something else.
Pegasus.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy how the original toy line, and even to get the Kraken, and that thing is
big and expensive.
Oh, expensive! Yeah, I mean, you'd have to get a kidney to come and buy that thing.
That's Kai.
Karate Kid.
Yeah.
K's actually quite a hard one because there's no many toy lines with K.
No, because you're thinking of films like Krull and that sort of stuff. Never did figures.
I was going to say SWAT Cats, but that'd be
it's actually K. It's spelled with a K, but it's S first, so it's S. What's after K?
L.
L.
Oh, the L's that's kind of.
No. I would say little people, but would you cast little people?
You could do because it's still a toy line.
Yes, toy line. And it begins with L, so I'll take it.
Or you could put Legions of Super. Is it Legions of Superheroes? Is that what it was? Yeah. The DC.
All right, M. Okay. I'm just going. My Little Pony.
Mighty Max.
Marvel Lightning Collection. Marvel Legends. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was going to go Marvel Legends, but I was like, no, do you know what? I'm just going to throw My Little Pony out in there because.
Something different. M. Baz.
N. Ooh.
Hmm. N. Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's quite a hard one here.
So they do that.
Yeah.
You talk about this. This has got to be fucking easy. I says we'll be able to.
When you get to certain letters, it's very hard, and some of them are really easy.
Yeah.
You know.
Go on, Dave. What was it? O?
I know there's a series called Octagons, and then there's James Bond did Octopus, and they've released figures and toys for Octopus.
I was just say the Orbots. Is it Orbots?
It's Octonauts, the kids show. I think they've done a toy line for them as well.
Yeah, 6 little kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
P, is it next?
Yeah. Do you know what? Power Rangers. I'm gonna have to say it. I'm gonna have to say it.
I saw that long it would take you to say it.
I gotta say it. I think I'm the one in here with the most Power Rangers stuff. So
We
all dream it. We always dream it down with Bass. We always dream he's got the most. So there you go. He probably has. So there you go. He's definitely got more. He's definitely got 1,000 more Lightning collection Hasbro stuff than me. There you go.
You could have said from Princess of Power, but you probably would have known what that was.
no.
Paw Patrol.
Hey, we both thought it. That was in my head as well. I was like Paw Patrol or Power Rangers.
I just remembered another one for K. You could have put Kingdom Hearts because they've done a lot of the Kingdom Hearts.
They have done toy figures for Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought of another one for D as well, and I'm staring right at something for it. It's Destiny, the video game. They done figures. I'm staring right at one of the ghosts from it as well because it's on my desk.
Which you got signed.
Yeah.
Bazzy's R, isn't he? Kids toy program with robots in it.
Oh, you what? Is it Rust? Is it Rusty?
Yeah. Double R, Baz.
Rusty Rivet. Is it Rusty Rivets or something?
Yeah.
Just try. See, you could have said Rovers, but I don't know if they ever did a toy line for that cartoon. Cried Rovers.
Rambo?
They've done Rambo, aye.
Rambo.
S for me is Squat Cat, Simpsons,
Star Wars,
Superhuman Samurai Squad,
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Peaky, T.
Tits.
I've got two in my head and I don't know which one to use.
I've got Rusty Rivets.
Let's make it easy for me. Is it one's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which you can't use now? Do you want to say the other one as well?
Transformers!
Ah.
You checked my time. I was away from me.
You said you had two, so I thought Turtles, Transform.
Everywhere here. Terminator.
You Baz.
Baz.
Space series, Baz. Huh?
Ulysses.
What?
Ulysses.
Never heard of it.
Ulysses. cartoon releases. They did do a toy line, but it was only in, I think it was only Spain or France that they got released.
I was thinking of Ulysses 51.
Ulysses. What was it? No, I think no, it wasn't Cred Underdogs, was it?
Yeah.
You know the weird knockoff of the Street Sharks.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah. V is Visionaries.
Visionaries. Magical powers.
What comes after V?
W.
WWE.
Wombles.
They made toys for Wombles?
Weeble Wobbles is another one.
Oh, Wibble Wobbles.
Water World.
Yeah. V next, isn't it?
X,
Yeah, it's X. WX. No.
which is Baz's X.
No, it's V is WXYZ. TUVWXYZ.
Z-Bots.
That's Z.
We're not on
So
Z yet.
Yeah, so I thought. So what's next in PK?
So what one have we just done?
I can't remember.
W. This is W. X. No, it won't be X.
Yeah, it will be X. Yeah, because I said W. I don't know what I'm on. The heat's got to me, I think.
X is actually.
I've got one for X.
There was one for X, but I can't. They did do it. There was a cartoon and they also done a toy line. And it was something X something. I can't remember the woman. It was it's like a post-apocalypse.
Xbox.
No,
No,
that's not a toy line.
It was like a supercomputer kind of thing, but it was like an ancient supercomputer kind of thing, and they needed that to power bad guys with it for conquering. And it was a young guy that stole, and he powered the big mech thing. With you actually picked up the mech a few months back, the weird version.
Dave picks up toys nearly every day. That's going to be hard for him to figure out.
Yeah. The only big robot I've got next to me is that Ryan's World toy, but that's about it. So
you can, if you know what I'm thinking about, you would know exactly what it was.
I know you, man.
No, X is actually quite a hard one. There's not many toy lines with.
Peaky's got one.
Because he's looking them up. I can see them.
No, I'm not. No. I've been sat. You can see my reflection in. You can see the glasses.
He said it as soon as we said X. He said he got one straight away.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to spoil it just in case.
I've had one for X since we were on M. So I'm trying to think ahead.
Well, you got Z last, so there you go.
Oh yeah.
You better start thinking. Anyway, what's your X? Peak.
What is
X-Men.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's the hardest one, eh? It's the simplest one of them all.
God, Z's hard for me. I need to start thinking for Z.
I know one for Z. I already said
I've got two for Z, but there you go. Yeah, Y is Yu-Gi-Oh, so there you go.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, why was gonna be Yu-Gi-Oh for me? Z.
Kids Pirates TV series.
I don't watch TV. That's not exactly helpful for me.
But it's a kids' pirate series with a skeleton sword.
Oh, Zach Storm.
Thanks, Paz. That doesn't help Peaky, yeah. Okay, Peaky, you like your movies?
Yeah.
Paz, be quiet. A load of animals gone rogue, gone savage.
Oh,
it's all
Zoo.
a cartoon with
Zoo?
all Zootropolis.
Oh, yeah, Zootropolis.
I was wondering, it's like a lot of animals gone rogue. I was like, what was Dave talking about? Movie I says I can't remember.
Well, technically, there is one more. Hercules Squeeze in the 80s or 90s.
The one I was thinking was Dr. Moreau's Island. That's but that would be you could. I don't think they ever did a spoiling for that.
But you could also add like for Z for is it Hercules Squeeze back in the 90s. Xena Warrior Princess.
Oh, yeah. That's X, isn't it?
What you said?
X.
No,
is it X or is it X or Z?
Xena is.
I swear it's X.
It's X.
Okay.
Yeah.
Xena Warrior Princess.
Because it's meant to be like Greek, isn't it? So they pronounce it it's spelt with an X, but they pronounce it with a Z.
Yeah. Do you want one more, or do you want to? I'll show you some toys.
Go on, give us one more.
Okay. I'll start with Peaky again. You don't have to go through the alphabet because I don't think there is alphabet for every single. But we'll keep going until until somebody runs out of toy companies.
God, you two are going to beat me at this.
So I'm going to leave all the easy ones for Peaky, like around his bedroom. He should have 2 in his bed. There's 3 in his bedroom right now. I'm not going to say any of them 3.
So I can use like any alphabet order, yeah?
You don't have to do alphabet whatsoever.
Right.
I don't think there's a company for every single company.
Bandai.
So there you go. Baz? A toy company that you don't need.
Spin Masters.
Yes, toys.
Yeah, they done Fistful of Aliens.
You are?
I'm saying they done Fistful of Aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Hasbro.
Big. Baz? And you can't say the same answer twice.
You've got Jazzware.
Mattel?
Kenner.
NECA.
Palatoy? Biggie still got another one in his room.
Oh, Lego.
McFarlane.
Moose? Moose. Moose Toys?
I do have another couple, but I know they no longer exist, but they're still toys.
It doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference, Baz. I've got loads of toy companies in my head that don't exist anymore. Peaky, you make Spawn figures. Is he giving up?
Yeah, I can't. I knew you two were going to beat me at this anyway. I didn't realize I'd get like 4 in and I'd have to give up.
You got 9 and 10 or 12 in. But no?
Yeah, no, I'll give up. Baz.
Train Masters.
McFarlane.
Hot Toys.
Bluebird.
The weird one that the Gourmeties are made. I can never pronounce them. Can never pronounce that one. Is it?
Oh, Just Prez. Toy Biz.
Have you said Kenna already?
Yeah, I said Kenna.
I want to say Disney because Disney does a lot of toys as well.
Disney actually makes their own toys.
I do have another one, and it's one that a lot of folk don't like.
You can't say peaky.
Oh, I've just thought of another one and I'm out.
As I said, that one.
You've
Playmobil.
You've got Funko as well.
So I said Playmobil. You said Funko. Back to me. Ryan's Toys.
I got another one. I got two and I'm out. Ah.
Peaky, come on then. Name them.
Mega
Make it
Block,
hardy for Baz. Huh?
Mega Blocks,
Yeah.
and Connects.
Sweet.
They're separate toy companies.
You've also got Mini Mates as well. That's a toy company there, no?
Yeah.
This is actually because as soon as you start thinking that other ones pop in your head, because I've just thought of another one. No reason I thought about it because I know I just watched one of Brian's reviews.
You can have Globe.
You have is it Storm Collectibles?
LGN.
Beast Kingdoms,
Meccano.
Pixar.
Pixar.
No, Pixar.
Yeah,
They've got.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. You can't have inner companies, can you? So, Takara Tomy.
Mm-hmm. You've already said Playmates, haven't you?
Yeah. Right, for 6 ago. It's remembering now what you said, what you haven't said is the problem.
Yeah.
Hot Wheels.
That's Mattel did. Sorry.
I don't care. Hot Wheels.
That's Mattel. Sorry. The toy companies.
Matchbox.
Huh?
Matchbox.
Cool. Okay, if you're going that way, cool, gay.
Reaction.
Jackman.
Leonard.
Simba.
Bollocks.
That's not one, Baz. Come on.
Yeah, that's not a toy guy.
He was quite good if he was, though, wasn't he? What do you do? Work for Bolly? Any more in the chat? Just think of them. Roll them out in the chat.
Oh, I've got fucking the run on the tip of my tongue. I just can't remember. Ah! What the fuck is it? I've got a fucking shitload of them sitting there, and I can't bear.
Jonathan's put a good one in the chat. She Figure Arts.
SH Figure Arts, aye.
Hiya Toys.
Play Art Kai.
Playmates.
Fucking Connor. Oh, Connor. I've just seen your comment, Connor.
Loyal Subjects.
That must be a good comment for that, Bob.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a brilliant one. It is a toy line. You never specified what type of toys.
No,
I didn't say any toy lines from past, present, and future.
Yeah.
Really, lady?
Oh, Connor. I love you, Connor.
Super 7. If I've not said that.
No.
Well, GeForce put subpar 7.
Imaginext.
Oh yeah, Imaginext.
Technically, can you have a toy company that's changed names as well, or not?
You've also got Boss Studios as well.
The Four Horsemen.
But the 4 is it 3-0 toys as well?
Which is it's the 6-inch company. I know Peaky's already said it, but you've also got Mega Constructs, which is revamped from. There's also a company called Lido, which is a Spanish company. Simba, Sly, Papo.
What did Simba do though?
Simba, little micro machine, little, you know, the Coke bottle with little micro machines like playing that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be surprised how many toy companies, like the little blind bag figures you picked up on Simba. It's very similar to Moose Toys and that sort of stuff.
No, I have heard of Simba. I just couldn't remember what their speciality was.
Any more, Baz, or are you? There's probably thousands and thousands more, but there you go, something fun for something different in it. So there you go.
You got Diamond Select. I don't know if that would still come under. I don't know what that would actually. Because you do have.
No, still, they do actually figures, their own figures.
Amigo.
The problem is he's thinking of different countries as well, which is weird. But there you go. So, you know,
that was actually quite fun to try from and think of as many from companies as you possibly could.
Yeah. I don't think you can do A to Z. I don't think for 1 minute you can do A to Z, but there's certain things you can, certain things you can't. But I thought it'd be on the spot just for something for PK. So there you go.
If you think about it, man, a lot of the companies are no longer in business anymore because you had Toy Biz that now went. I think that was Hasbro that bought them over, wasn't it?
Kenner.
Or Kenner.
Main point is like Trendmasters. Bluebird was in UK, but Bluebird made the toys for, you know.
Yeah, because they done the Mighty Max and the Polly Pockets.
So if it's Trendmasters in like America, in the UK, it was Bluebird. So that was that sort of stuff, and you know, there's so many more weird companies.
It's kind of weird. Just thinking about that. There, it's like, especially with Trendmasters, it's like majority of those toy lines were like playsets, like Mighty Max style playsets. Because I'm sure it was Trendmasters and Bluebird over here that did the planet.
Bluebird in UK. Yeah,
I'm sure they did the Not the
War
Battle-
Planets.
War Planets.
War Planets, yeah.
Sure, they've done the War Planets.
Yeah. But anyway, basically, I went down to our mum's last weekend, and I picked some toys back, and I thought I'd show Baz Peak in the chat. So some really weird toys, and a few bits and pieces. But like, it's not like a toy battle, but it's like, can you remember and what they look like and how do you that sort of stuff. So I showed you up just before. It was like the Batmobile I found from Batman Forever, PK.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks, sorry.
And then you've got the Batman Beyond, the flying bat creature.
$2,000 left side female.
But then to go with my new shelf of Batman, I like my mushroom trays. It's just full of Batman figure accessories.
Oh, nice.
So there's that one, and then oops.
So you just about took your camera with you.
That was close. Then just something weird and that sort of stuff, like the old Batman gun, like a bat plane. It's like
a disc launcher, isn't it?
Yeah. And I've got all the accessory bits for the Batwing and all sorts of stuff. But there's the interesting, different stuff. Give me 1 second.
You do realise there's going to be a toy avalanche in a minute.
Oh no, trust me. With this yes. Keeping on the Batman theme, and since it came out yesterday, the original Toy Biz Batmobile.
What's that comment in response to comments or the Batmobile?
So there's that one. But then, I already showed a few off earlier, but I always get my cards and that sort of stuff. So it's like Tomb Raider. The Batman, the cartoon series with like the Bane playset and everything else. And then
Batman villains tend to have wacky names after all.
Yeah. The original Toy Biz, but it's the old Blade series movie.
Oh, damn.
I've got the figure over there, but I thought, I'll just cut the card, get the card, so the hard ass.
That's kind of weird, because that is the first time I've ever seen when you always think of Blade, you always think of like Marvel.
Yes,
you never think of like the live action Blade that they did a toy line for that.
Yeah. It's quite a rarish figure and that sort of stuff, so I just kept my card backs. But then, weirdly enough, Dragon Ball Z card backs are like these.
The older ones.
Yeah. So AB Toys is another toy company, Bass. So there you go. There's that one. But then, an original Mattel Hulk figure.
You've always got to love the 90s fucking packaging, though, eh?
Yeah. Just before I go on to that lot weird, I know Piku know the film and that sort of stuff, but it's not Jason the Argonauts, is it?
No, it looks like Hand of the Ghost, like the original.
There you go.
Or Journey to the Center of the Earth. Again, the original.
Yeah. So there's that one. But then, you know, you've got the old Subutio, what I showed off last week, but the Subutio squad cards, playing cards itself, which is weird. That's the last section to go to. Right then. Baz, you always ask me what the weird figures are sometimes, but it's like Starfighter.
Starfighter.
Lights are gone, but it looks like a Darth Vader helmet.
You got to love the old women knockoff toys for back in the day.
Well, talking about knockoffs, Baz, that leads me into the last.
If you actually think about it, man, the knockoff toys that you got back when in the 80s and early 90s are better than the knockoff toys you get now that basically just fall apart as soon as you touch them.
Yeah. But then, talking about knockoff toys and that sort of stuff, I recently.
It's actually the thing, I've actually seen them in the shops many moons ago.
But it's still, the card back is still, you know, weirdly enough weird.
Man of Steel.
Then you've got, hopefully you guys should know it, Dragon Ball GT.
Mm-hmm.
But like a knockoff series, not the Bandai version.
Oh, it's the Dragon Ball GT stuff.
Yeah. Weirdly enough. Talking about Dragon Ball, but you can also call it for another couple of series, which is basically Dragon Ball, but it's like a. Is it Dragon Ball with a Saint Saiyan cloth and that sort of stuff, accessories?
Jesus Christ, those figures look scary.
You know, it's all armor.
Even though they've cried out Dragon Ball, you came what kind of reminds me of those Zodiac figures you showed off.
Yeah.
Weeks ago.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Super Warriors and AP Toys, another toy company badge, which is like, you know, which is weird. But then, do you want the good or the bad? The bad or the ugly? Which one?
The ugly, like Baz.
Do you want to see the best Robin ever made then? Big.
Go on then.
Is that meant to be fucking Robin? Holy fuck.
Yeah. With the Batman card, the super.
Being that I consider some pretty hardcore collectors in this stream and chat, I don't recognize one toy behind Dave.
They're Gormity.
Even Jonathan was the same. He didn't recognize.
But then to finish off the bootleg toys, which I'll go more into another stream and that sort of stuff. Everyone likes the Batman, but I'll see if Baz remembers that one.
Dark Hero, holy fuck.
We like the old. That's the plane for it, the bat plane.
Air Adventure. Fucking hell. Has that got a plain backing card as well? There's nothing on the back of them either. It's just like your standard cardboard fucking.
That was just your plain backing card for that one. As for the Robin, it's got some normal 3+ writing.
I bet you, man. If you opened that, I bet you that thing was still. You could throw it off the wall and it wouldn't fucking break. But if you got the knockoffs that kids get nowadays, especially with those Avengers with the fucking LED in the chest,
yeah,
got one touch of them and they just disintegrate. What was that? Put Dark Heroes anus.
Yeah.
Air Adventure, Dark Hero.
Just like a back. I know they did the back cart, and that's the vehicles to go with like that series. You know, something weird you picked up as a kid and that sort of stuff. Would you still pick them up today? You know, that sort of stuff.
Probably if you went to a toy fair and you've seen them sitting on somebody's thingy,
Yeah.
you'd probably buy it just for the nostalgia.
That's the back of the, you know, Dragon Ball GT. And to answer the guy's question, that one.
Gourmetes. Guardians of the Light. So I love how the axe is a step too far when it comes to robbing. Tasers, buttons, throwing stars, and various chemicals are all fine, but it's axe that looks weird.
Yeah.
But I swear I say something similar in the adult store whilst picking up. Nice.
There you go. And then to answer G-Force's other question, that's the bags I keep on about as well. And I've got...
You do collect the...
So that's the old Tesco's bag, which is like the normal Target bag. And I've found 12 of those full of accessories and weapons at our mum's. From everything and anything. You name it, it's in there. So, thanks, Baz.
Is that you finished? No, sure,
Yeah, that's all I picked out. Yeah. But there you go. It's just something weird and wonderful. Something from my... Back in the day, I've still got a cardigan and that sort of stuff. I've got other bits as well, but you know, thought I'd choose a few weird ones for you. Yeah. But there you go.
Well, I bet you if you were to look, you'd probably find some of those stuff that you've just showed off, like the weird looking Robin with the axe and that weird looking bat plane. You'd probably still be able to pick them up somehow.
Yeah.
I'm meant to be going to a small toy fair on Saturday, so it'll be interesting to see what they've got.
Technically, Baz, in 1996. 96, the Batman. Yeah. Still a flashy card, so I still like the artwork with the black glasses on, but you know.
Because I've actually got a question for the chat, and I've been kind of looking at this toy line for a while. But you know, you've got the Terratoons. You know the Terratoons, the horror figures. Are they actually worth picking up? That's what I want to know.
Your best person to ask that is probably El Tendai, because I know he's got a lot of them.
I've been looking at these for months. For months now. I'm tempted to pick a couple up.
They are very available in the UK to specialty shops and non-specialty shops in the UK.
I know I can get them for HMV. Because HMV's just got I believe it's a new wave, because I've noticed they've got the Elvira.
Yeah.
I know she's joined them.
They've done Jaws as well.
Oh, I've seen the Jaws one. HMV's got the Jaws one. That one looks weird because it's just basically Jaws's head, and then you get the guy that you can put inside Jaws's.
Yeah.
I just wonder if they're actually worth picking up.
I always said, when it comes to toy line to perfect certain collectors, I'd almost go for what, if you like the character or the certain characters, I'd pick that character up. That sort of stuff.
No, but as like I say, I've been looking at these for months here, and I know they're not very well articulated. That's what's But I do like the design of them. I just wonder, because that's what I'm kind of looking for on Saturday when I go to this toy fair, to see if there's any, see if I can get them any cheaper than what they actually are selling them in the shops.
Normally at toy fairs are cheaper than shops. But then shops do special deals and that sort of stuff, so let's keep an eye.
The new waves here, they're $19.99, and the older ones, sorry,
$14.99.
the older ones are $19.99 over here, but the newer ones are $22.99. I know the Elvira one, I'm sure HMV wanted $22.99 for her.
Yeah, it's the new price. Crazy. But no, it's been one of them weird nights and that sort of stuff. So come on, Peaky, what you got coming up in the future?
I need to carry on with my Reptiles from Around the World series. I haven't recorded for the past nearly 2 weeks now because it's been just too hot to want to sit here and try and record a good half-an-hour video. So I've had to just stop for a minute just because sitting here in front of the camera and I've got to have my lights on and everything. It just gets, like I said, the other day it hit 40 degrees in my room. I just couldn't concentrate. So hopefully the weather's meant to cool down after the weekend anyway. So we will give it another shot towards the start of next week. See if I can get that series back on track. I'm going to be getting some stuff in the post in the next couple of days because I get paid tomorrow. So I'll be buying stuff. But yeah, no, that's to us. We're on trying to hit 500 subs now. I'm going to try and massively grind out because YouTube have brought in a new thing where if you've hit 500 subs, something odd per public watch hours and free public uploads.
Free public videos, 90k shorts, and 3,000 watch hours.
Yeah,
and 500 subs is the new.
I've hit all of those apart from 500 subs. So I'm going to try and...
so technically, you've done the hard bit then. The hard bit is getting the watch hours. I've done the hard bit. So if I can get the 500 subs, I literally need 121 subs now. So I'm going to try and outreach as much as I can now. Because if I can get some kind of monetization on the channel, it will help me in the forerun with getting stuff for the channel. I can invest any money that comes into the channel. I'll invest into it. So I'm trying to hit that 500. I wanted to try and hit 500 subs by the end of this year anyway. So, but in the incentive, the new analytics come out from YouTube is a bit more sentimental. Yeah,
this new monetization that YouTube brought out is giving me a proper right, come on, you can do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to be on the grind for 500 subs now.
Perfect.
But yeah, that's about it. Like I said, there's going to be some shorts coming up in the next week or so once I get all the stuff that I'm getting, it gets delivered and stuff. So,
nice one. Yeah. Good luck.
Just because I just thought about for my subs here, I just realised is that I've hit 550 subs.
You're 556 at the moment, Beth.
I didn't realise that until Christmas.
You put it up a couple of weeks ago, Baz, but then you dropped 2. But then you put your Transformer video, your Rhinox out last week on the Transformer day, and you've got up to 556.
I know we've always talked about the way shorts work, but that's weird because when you look at that toy, that figure, that's like nothing. It looks so cheap.
The problem is if everyone's searching for Transformers, you tag it right with the movie hitting that day you put it out, everyone's looking for it, so it should be.
Yeah.
That's how video should work.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, GeForce, I'm going to be making some shorts this week. Shorts I can record in this heat because shorts take like a minute to record. So.
As for me, I've got the Anime Expo the weekend. I've already got 20 videos uploaded on my channel. For more Trendmaster War Planets, I've got the rest of the War Planet series on my channel. I got a Hot Wheel toys. I've got a toy hauls. I'm going to Car Boot Flea Market on Saturday. I'll be doing a load of videos on Sunday from the Anime Expo and shows.
So just like a quick comparison, there's that Rhinox there. It's just your basic. It's kind of weird how well that short shots are done on this guy, and then you go to like the next stage up, and he's doing absolutely rubbish.
Yeah. He was 24 hours. Oh, Baz, weirdly enough, I did get a Christmas tree.
You're a bit early for Christmas trees, mate.
I'm going to use it for something else, that sort of stuff. I did buy a couple of camping beds as well, which, you know, just to finish with, weird stuff off, camping beds. And a few other bits and, as you do. But now we got, like, weird bits coming.
I've got nothing really planned. I just kind of go with the flow. Just at the minute, work's kind of a bit weird, and then when you've got your days off, I've still got family stuff to deal with, and
yeah,
you just put stuff out when you can, kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm working behind the scenes on a few of the bits on toy fairs, conventions.
We've got there's a toy fair in one of my local towns, so I'm going to go and see what I can find for a couple of quid.
Going to this boot sale on Sunday, even though I'm going to sell it, I'm going to have a look around around it.
Boot sale at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning, then go to the toy fair at 10 o'clock, then come home, and then I've got my brother's car to fucking sort out. I've got to try and not give anybody the finger.
There you are.
One of the wheel nuts fucking snapped, so I've got to try and work out how to fucking take that off.
But yeah, no, I might do what Aaron does, Empire Toys. I might vlog the car boot sale while I'm walking around.
The only thing is that be very careful because a lot of folk don't like it.
Yeah.
That's why I would love to do.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a couple of stalls at our boot sale that has a lot of stuff, but the guy does not want anybody seeing what he's selling.
Well, basically, the last week, one of our friends up here, 2 days, he went Saturday and Sunday, he went to 2 car boots, and literally see the fight at both car boots as well. And got both on video, which is like, yahoo!
It's like one of the guys that do get stuff off him, and he is a trader, but he doesn't like folk taking pictures of his stall for some weird reason.
Price comparisons and that sort of stuff. People are different.
He's a bit, and he's even the organizer for the boot sale. He's a bit. He doesn't like.
Now you can on with eBay, the eBay app on your phone. You can take pictures with it, and it can go through and find listings for it. Yeah. So that's probably one reason why people don't like it, is because you can buy something at a boot sale for 50p, but sell it on for 10 quid.
What gets me the worst about that, Chris, is you see at toy fairs and everything else, everyone's doing it in the camera. Even at car boots, they're doing it. They're either on eBay with a scanning app or taking picture, or Google and see what the figure is and how much it goes for.
Yeah.
They can see eBay as he's saying it for 50 quid. You've got it for £5. They're still getting, they're still try and knock you down.
Yeah.
Which is, it's ridiculous.
Well, it's like,
but to be honest, it's ridiculous.
I've got a box down on my floor of everything that I'm selling, and I've got a list of each bit of how much I'm gonna sell it all for, which is all quite reasonable pricing. There's one thing that I will negotiate the price with, and I'm going to take my green screen with me to try and see if I can sell that, because I've been trying to sell it on Facebook for over a year now. Nobody wants to buy it, or I'll get people message me I'll message them back and they just never reply.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take the green screen with me. I'm selling it for 40, but the lowest I'll go is 30 because I bought it for well over 80 quid when I first got it. And even when I streamed, when I had it, I didn't use it that often. So it's still in good condition.
I can remember that one stream that you started with Baz. You had your green screen, your helmet, and you left your green screen on your facilities on your phone, and that was like an amazing effect you had on that.
I'm gonna take that with me just to see if I can sell it. If I don't sell it, I'll bring it back and I'll just try again.
I know it's really funny because Chris is like, we're doing a shot and it's like, I bought this green helmet, and it's like, oh shit, you can't see that, can you?
No.
Yeah, that was on.
Back when I used to use my green screen. I would use it now, but I just don't have the space behind me because literally right behind my chair is the corner of my bed. So there's not enough space for it to sit behind me.
Is it on the stand, Chris?
Yeah, it comes on. It's like on a roller stand and 2 rods hold it up.
What's the size of it? Baz would say 3 foot by 2 foot now.
I can't remember. It's massive though. So the stand is probably about that high because it rolls down into it all. But I could probably hang the top of the screen from the top of my ceiling and it would still have more give in it. So it's a really long screen.
Okay, let me have a think. If you don't get rid of it, let me have a think.
Yeah, what I'll do is if I don't get rid of it, I'll take pictures of it for you.
And send it to me.
Yeah.
No, because I just do shows and that sort of stuff, and I'm like, you know what I mean? You want to take a picture with Baz, but you don't want nothing behind you. Or you can take a picture with like 20 girls and put yourself right in the middle of it. It's like, yes. Or basically, it's like, you take a picture of McDonald's, it's like, look where I am. Or basically, the chat is like, this is just a green screen behind me. It's nothing behind me, so you just move it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there you go. So, but no. All I want to say, kids, good luck. Don't forget ZSR tomorrow night if you don't want to watch the football in the UK. Scuba Pete is on Stu's channel, 10 p.m. Sunday night with a new toy guest. I will be back soon with my toy chats. I'm working on a few. I have got a specific well-known shop coming in, the Collector Universe coming into my channel soon. Very soon I'll be doing a few more mini announcements and mini things I've got planned for 2024. But we'll talk about that halfway through the year. I hope Chris's leg's feeling a lot better. Thanks for coming on again, Mr. Chris.
It is. I'm starting to walk better. I'm going airsofting again next. I'm returning airsofting next week. So,
here's a quick question then for you, for YouTubers. I don't know if Chris will remember it because I can't remember if you would. You remember the old Daisy Dukes BB guns?
Yes.
Would you class that as a proper toy, or is it too much for YouTube?
It depends, because that's why I haven't shown any of my stuff off. It's because so the ones I've got up on my wall are riffs, so they are replica firearms. Yeah. So
mine's an old Cowboy 93 Daisy Dukes cowboy gun.
It should be fine as long as you state that it is a toy, and you put a disclaimer like in the description, like some items here may look realistic, but they are toys.
So basically, if I show you off next week, it's only on Baz's channel. We should be fine then.
Yeah. But also because that's one that I want to invest in some GoPro stuff. And I'm tempted to record some airsoft gameplay and maybe a small little montage type thing.
That does quite well because I know a few people who do Nerf gun battles on Nerf guns.
Well, that's the thing.
And that is unbelievable. They're watching.
there isn't many people on YouTube that do airsoft content. So, yeah, and a lot of them are Russian, to be honest. Like, a lot of the content on there is Russian. Because airsofting is really big over in Russia.
Yeah.
So it's, being a creator, I'm just like, do people want to see me running around an abandoned, like a forest or an abandoned airbase, shooting people with a high-powered BB gun?
Paintball gun, so yeah.
In and out of the fucking bushes.
Because like the only thing you would really see of the gun is depending where the camera would be. Because it'd either be on the gun itself or on my chest. It would you probably only just see like the barrel, so you wouldn't actually see like.
Something like that. Maybe you can't get away with YouTube, but I know Nerf guns and that sort of stuff you can get away with and that sort of stuff. But
I've seen YouTube. I've seen airsoft stuff on YouTube anyway.
Right. We've been watching Chrissy's filming videos, and we think we're watching Call of Duty live.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not that good.
Or who shot the peaky?
Ah, fuck! He's done again. Oh shit! He's done again. Oh,
that was a regular occurrence when I went airsofting before I hit myself. I literally was like backwards and forwards from the respawn zone, like probably by the same guy as well. I just couldn't see him.
Chris, but anyway, guys,
I'm in Call of Duty, man.
But yeah, anyway, guys, thanks for joining us this Thursday night. We should be back hopefully next Thursday for another live toy chat, live thingy ups. We might do the same questions again to PK, but switch it around. Might start from Z down.
Don't do that.
Sorry, we'll give him a hand.
That would kill me off.
We'll do cartoons from A to Z. So that gives you a week to film in.
Cartoons? Okay.
Cartoons from A to Z.
See, I could just do the one thing I could do one for you two and be like Marvel characters.
We'll just think of one for you as well. So you said My Little Pony, so name all the ponies or bronies.
I've got no clue.
That's all right.
I know Fluttershy and I know Applejack, and that's it.
We'll do one for Chris. We'll do one specially for Chris 1 week, right? And it's going to be on one subject. I've just thought it the other now, and it's going to be on Star Wars. So he has to name Star Wars characters from A to Z.
I don't know that much about Star Wars. That's just mean, you bastard.
Sorry,
technically, Baz, what you could do, because we all like Power Rangers, name all the Megazords in order. We'll keep going through all the Megazords until you run out of Megazords.
I'd get to where mine ends, and then that'd be it. I'd be like, well, I know what all of these ones are.
But at least you got more than 3 toy lines in your room.
Yeah.
Hasbro, Bandai, and Legos, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a night there because I've got a few things to do and bits and pieces, as we always say.
Yeah.
Thanks again for an amazing night. Chris, I hope you get to your 500 quite soon. Baz, hope you stay above 500. As for me, I'll probably get some more weird stuff again the next week. So there you go.
Stay safe, everyone. Don't spend too much money at the weekend.
Always.
I've already calculated how much I'm going to be spending as soon as it hits midnight when I get paid.
Well, don't worry, you've only got an hour and 25 minutes, Chris.
Yeah,
I get paid tomorrow as well, and it'll probably be spent by the weekend.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. All I'll be doing is sitting down with his Batman box and working all the figures out. Woohoo!
Well, until next week, as we say, stay safe. Don't spend too much pennies.
Peace.
Live long and prosper.